Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Diego here from Blades on Broad, and welcome back to my closet here, actually. So welcome to my closet for the first of, I'm not sure how many episodes of a new series that I'm calling Flyers Fit Check. And basically what this series is, it's going to be a small breakdown, just showcasing some of the jerseys in my collection because there's kind of a lot, just show it right there. There's a lot that I have in the collection. A lot of them have great stories, personal history with them, and just with the players and all that. So with how many I've been showing off in the videos and mentioning it repeatedly, I just wanted to come on here and start finally going through the closet one by one just to showcase what I have and yeah, just to really showcase this collection. I'm really proud of it. I've been working on this collection for quite some time actually. But yeah, so we are going to start that today. And actually the first jersey we're going to be looking at is not one that is in the closet, but one that is actually hung up in my place. And so we're going to go take a look at that. Yeah, so just a little bit of history on the jersey. I'm just going to do it where it showcases the jersey itself, and then I'm going to be up in the corner of the video just kind of explaining things. But yeah, this jersey was really special to me because I purchased this with my own money in the 2021-2022 season. Yeah, this was at the time where I was a sophomore in college, so this was when Wells Fargo was starting to finally let fans in like full time, because before that they had limited capacity and I wasn't living in Philadelphia at the time, so I wasn't able to attend these games as regularly as I can now, thankfully. But yeah, it was a really special year for me because that was the year I actually became a season ticket member. I remember the date exactly, which was on March 5th of 2022 against the Chicago Blackhawks. I remember that because my mom and dad were there, and my dad is a Blackhawks fan, but he also roots for the Flyers. And the ticket guy we were talking to for the plans was like, "Oh yeah, we haven't lost to the Chicago Blackhawks here in regulation in, I think it was 10 years or something like that." But yeah, that aside, it was really special for me just because it was a great season and it was my first jersey that I properly purchased, and also just for the amount of signatures that are on that. So kind of looking at some of the signatures we have on there, we have Ryan Ellis on there. I was very fortunate to see one of the 4 games that he played for us as a Flyer before getting traded to the San Jose Sharks this past offseason. We have some other notable names on there like John Tortorella. As you can kind of see, I'm going to highlight these specifically as I'm talking about them just so that they're easier to see because there's a lot on there. I have Tim Saunders on there, the radio broadcaster for the Flyers. Some of the non-players like John Tortorella, Tim Saunders, Jim Jackson, he's on there. Lou Nolan's also on there as well. Don't think that I don't have Lauren Hart on this one, but yeah, you can meet them. They're all out and about when you go to the Flyers Carnival that's held every year. So if you're interested in meeting one of them and possibly getting a jersey signed or some sort of memorabilia, they'll usually be around to do that, and they're really easy to approach, really easy to talk to, so it's great. But yeah, I really enjoyed that, and getting all the player signatures itself was kind of a bit of a challenge because they do a meet the team event for season ticket holders every year, and it's kind of like a rush to. It's really interesting. We're going to be doing that in February of this coming year in 2026, just because they rescheduled it. It was supposed to have already had happened, but not anymore. But so it's kind of just like a rush to see which players you want to get first because the popular ones get the bigger line and all that stuff. So actually the Cam Atkinson signature I have on this, I didn't get at the Meet the Team event because he wasn't even there at the time. I had to get that at the Flyers Carnival, and that's where I got some of the other ones. I think I have a Tony DeAngelo signature on there from that same carnival. But yeah, that's kind of one of my favorite jerseys in the collection, just for the fact that there's a lot of personal history behind it, and yeah, just because there's so many signatures on it as well. Just it's nice to. I don't have it in my closet. I have it on display, hanging in my living room, just that any guests that come along can see it. Just because it's really something that I appreciate. You know, the Flyers Wives Carnival is an absolutely great event. The proceeds are going to a great cause, and being able to meet the players, even just for a few minutes, is great. They're all great. And getting the signatures is also really nice to have. So, yeah. And basically, that wraps up the first installment of this series, Flyers Fit Check again. But yeah, so that's going to be videos. I don't know how often they're going to be uploaded and whatnot, but overall, it is a great thing that I am going to start doing. I'm really excited to do it, and there's clearly a lot of backlog to have to go through. But yeah, so that will wrap up the first episode. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you all in the next video.